Okay.
Alright, welcome to part 2 of our key run, which we decided to extend into just farming and seeing what we can get for drops before we head off. I'm Matt the Wizard, and this is Late Night Legendaries. I'm playing with Zach the Barbarian.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
Welcome back for part 2.
This is Late Night Legendaries Extended Stay.
Extended out, late hours. The After Hours series.
There you go, Late Night Legendaries After Hours. That's it's starting to get a little bit too late. Oh man, this is
That
brilliant.
was well played, sir. Screw these mobs, let's go right in. So the Vaulted Assassin, I think, is probably the most champ-heavy zone in the whole game.
Were you gonna say champ-packed zone?
I was, and then I decided that was just a little too much.
That was brilliant though. I would have gone with it. That would have been like, I see what you did there.
I see what you did there. Speaking of champ packs, there's our very first.
Come on, loot gods.
Let's get a legendary. That would be good to end our video with one. Or two.
By the Eye of Odin, give me some legendary items and or set pieces.
Oh, fearing for the lose. Frozen.
That is one thing I love about Berserker Rage. Just
You
fight
can
through
just
the frozen.
Stand right in.
Yep. That's one thing I've thought about playing with though, as my damage gets better, is instead of just running with Insanity and getting the 100%, if I should switch over and do the what skill is it? The one that increases my the one that lengthens my Berserker Rage on how much fury I generate.
Yeah, that would be an interesting way to see how long you can keep your rage going.
Yeah, I mean, because what I would have to do is I'd switch my threatening shot right now, which is the slow and damage reduction, to Battle Rage, and the Battle Rage has an ability that increases the fury I generate by 15.
Ah, nice.
So it's kind of like a hand-in-hand sort of, change in your build, where you just would try to go with Berserker Rage for a lot longer. Now the real question is do you get double? I mean, with the amount of fury that you'd be building, like let's say I popped it on this pack, would the time that I would be up be double of what Insanity is? Because Insanity is basically double damage for the length of Berserker Rage. Whereas I mean, the one thing is that it would give me a lot more uptime for Berserker Rage, because if you think about it, even if I have Berserker Rage for, an extra 1/3 the time, or if I
no.
Yeah, this is not good. This is not good.
Oh,
that wasn't good at all.
Right. And the reflect damage. Wow.
Oh yes, and they're all reflex damage, and it's horde on the fire mob. I think I'm going to be switching to a shield on this one.
This is quite the chain pack.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan. This is probably one of the worst ones I had. That one I literally jumped in on and instantly died. Thank God we play on Bunny Core, because...
What is this guy's name? Brobdinganaga?
I'm calling Baloney Crippler Princes.
Baloney. No, don't kill yourself, stupid wizard. This is champ pack number 3, though. The Vault of the Assassins is not disappointing.
No, not at all.
4 yellows. You're forgiven for your crazy, crazy jam pack.
Not overly happy with the outcome of that fight.
The instant smash face that you got when they came
Well,
in on
it's
you?
just it was the horde.
Yeah,
It's that
with
horde
all
and
those fire.
fire just is barely survivable. In a way, I'm glad you're here because you're the hard counter to that. Being able, I mean, even with the reflex, the distance that you can keep in between you and the mobs just makes it so that fire is pretty much ineffective to you.
Yep, just keep out of range and
If
the old kite action. Oh, snake people. Getting a lot of yellows. That's a prelude to some legendaries.
that would be good. I'd be more than happy with that.
And jam pack number
Champs.
4. Wow, that's some nice reflex we got going on there.
Yep. You start making a list of different ideas I think Blizzard could do to increase some of the interesting, maybe some ideas for items and stuff. I mean, I'm sure they're hard at work making some new stuff because I'm interested to see what they're gonna do for PvP. You know, they have this. The only ability they really have or stat that they have for PvP right now is that you have the
Reduction.
CC
Yeah.
reduction. Yeah. But I'm trying to figure out if they're gonna add anything else in there that would be besides snare.
Well, some classes already have a lot of snares, like the wizards. I mean, if they let the snares work the same way they do now, I could just lock down any player, really.
Right, but imagine that, a player ends up getting, 85, 90, 100% snare reduction. Your ability to lock them down is drastically reduced.
Doesn't snare reduction just reduce the time they're snared? Oh, by the way, this right here is exactly why I play with the Meteor Shower build.
Who's getting bonus experience right now?
Me!
That
Lots
guy.
and lots of bonus experience. Look, more people want to come and play. 37 monsters killed.
I was thinking it'd be kind of cool if, well, I mean, I know that the monk kind of does 1, 2, 3 hit, but it would have been nice for a barbarian to be able to use 2 abilities and combo them together. Like maybe if I did leap. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool if I could do. Yeah, it'd just be interesting if I could do a leap and cleave, and then it would do some combo of ability, or just being able to use 2 abilities
the
at the
minions
same
don't
time.
have any abilities? Did you see that?
No,
It just said minion. These are very non-threatening champ packs. Champ pack number 5. That was a lot of gold. Good job, weapons. Whirlwind away. Sorry, I was just taking it off so I don't think that there's unexplored map right there. I usually run down just so my map shows the edges.
So they didn't have. Are you sure? Well, we'll have to review the tape on that and see if they actually didn't have any. I think I think they have a chance to roll 1 through 4 of the affixes.
Yeah, I think it had to be No, I think they always in Inferno have 3. Or 4, rather. But I think that must have been a bug, because all it said was minion.
That's possible.
But let's see, what were his abilities? Waller, which they don't give to minions. Missile dampening, which they don't give to minions. So maybe
Sure.
he just rolled the affixes, which don't
Which
do
didn't give
anything.
anything to his minions, which meant we just tore through them like hot knives through butter.
Yeah, they just had a bit of extra health.
Gotcha.
That was champ pack number 6 right there that we just walked right through.
I like it when the champ packs are not too shabby. And here's number 7.
Reflects Frozen Plague.
But this is what I'm talking about, where we already have 5 stacks. We're now doing Ult of the Assassin. Every champ pack we kill is just added yellows. Instead of coming in here and just trying to build stacks, and those big packs of mobs, we already have 5 stacks, so we have increased magic and gold find on those, so it just seems more efficient and just, you know, better to come in here with a full stack of 5 and just dominate these large packs of mobs. It's
Probably, right?
in terms of item and money, it just seems the most. It feels the most efficient to me. You know, is it the most efficient out there? I don't know.
Certainly feels like that. And
Yeah.
I don't mind fighting any of the mobs in here, so...
Except for the fire ones that just completely obliterate me. But other than that, it's okay.
Yeah, those guys are a bit rough. I do like that if I stand in them, I'll instantly kill them with my lightning shield, though.
That is always a bonus.
Almost done with the vault here. Maybe we can get another chain pack or 2, hopefully.
Yeah, man. We've burned through a lot of yellows tonight.
I know, I'm hoping for a legendary or 2 here before we call it. I'm dreading the day where we put out a video where we somehow missed that a legendary dropped and everybody sees it in the video.
That is impossible. Without the legendaries, that would be only on your side too, by the way. But that's impossible.
True. I would have to be the one that missed it. Yeah.
With the sound that it makes, and the visual, and it even pings on the map now. I mean, that's what's great about 1.05 is that they did so many things to add to ease the players' anxiety over having a legendary drop. Even if it's late night and you're quasi passing out, that noise and the giant pillar of light will absolutely get your attention.
This is true. The Empowered Shrine with the Meteor build is pretty much like an amazing, amazing thing. As long as I don't die to these guys here, I'll show you what that's like.
It's just...
No god, speaking of dying. Blah. Okay,
it's like Armageddon.
Armageddon.
The movie Armageddon, where they, fly up and have to, plant the explosives on the meteor while it's falling towards Earth or whatever. Bruce Willis is in it.
No, don't die, don't die, don't die. Bruce Willis is in it. Help me. Seriously, guys, this is not cool.
Stow the brute.
Done for. Nope, still no legendaries.
I think that's it, sir. We have Vault of the Assassin.
Heading back to town. I can play the identified item game. built. 6
Like the
actions.
name.
Enduring cycle.
If it just had a little bit more
I know.
damage on that bad boy, a little bit more strength, it'd be brilliant.
Might see if anybody's interested in that.
I got nothing that even resembles loot.
I know, I'm starting to feel that way.
Ooh, this one might give me a little something though.
Oops, don't want to wear that. Sabotage about. Maybe. Still,
The int crit increases mana regen and socket, even if it's 750. People who are building their characters will love that stuff. I've actually sold quite a few of those, like items like that.
I should probably take a look closer at the items before I sell them then, if you're actually selling this.
Oh yeah.
I always vendor those.
No, I don't. Especially with the crit damage and the socket, those two pair hand in hand. Even if the damage is low, people will still want to buy them for, leveling ults or low-level ults or whatever, just to try to get them up into Monster Act, whatever.
Oh, this one tried so hard to be a good item. Just missed.
Oh, yeah. Wait, no. Oh, dexterity.
Dexterity.
Yep. And I was in my brain, I was thinking, Monk Helm, because it's kind of got that weird look to it.
Right. Oops, what was that item I was gonna sell? Enduring cycle. That's the other thing. They'll probably be like, oh god, I can't believe you sold/didn't sell item A.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the archives quick?
Sure. Do it.
Archives of Zoltan Kool-Aid.
Go get me some Zoltan Cool action. Oh, we're gonna go through the archives. Oh, hell yeah.
Maybe just the depths, and then...
Okay.
I don't like the other side.
Oh, because of the spiders?
Yep. And the other side is a lot more of the flying guys, which just slow me down and get me killed.
Sure.
Come on, Legendaries, where are you?
Can't believe Lucas taunted me earlier in the evening.
He got me. He got me too. I was like, what? Legendary? That's in our Act 3 key run. And if I remember, I'll put a little hyperlink right here so you can click over and see.
I mean, it's cool because, I was just jumping back to the whole barb. Oh, hell. We got champ pack here. Yeah. Well, there's regular constructs and the champ pack came out. And they're fire, of course, with mortar. Wonderful.
So what were you going to say? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, it was just going back to the whole barbarian. Oh, shit, I clicked on the frickin' thing. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I should be able to take him down pretty quick.
Got a health globe, too. No, don't run out there. Make them come in. Come on. Come on. There you go. But, just going back to the whole barb abilities and wanting them to be better, I just feel like the barb they brought so many of the original ideas, like whirlwind and sprint and leap and some of the really good stuff. It's just, I think the part that makes me the most disappointed is still the fury spenders are just not awesome enough.
Yeah.
Like cleave, I like cleave a lot, and I wish I could be using cleave right now, but it's just not very good. I mean, it just will never be good compared to frenzy.
Even after the buff.
Even after, it's just not good. Frenzy, with the fact that it increases my attack speed, is just so good. It just can't.
Oh, look at that. 10
Hey.
million gold.
But it just, the Fury Spenders are just not, I just don't find them fun. They're not fun abilities. I mean, I'm okay with Rend. Rend works like it's supposed to. It does a bleed effect. I'm glad I have an ability that does that, but I mean, that's like the only Fury Spender I like. Maybe Weapon Throw, but Weapon Throw's damage is way too low. And I say that only because, well, I mean, I haven't made a full crazy Weapon Throw barb, and I know they're out there and they can do some pretty hefty damage.
I
But
didn't know
at
there
the
was
same,
a weapon throw build.
it just, the problem with Weapon Throw is it just doesn't overly synergize with a regular barb too, and I kind of want to do both. I want to like throw my weapon and, you know, hit things really hard.
No, you should have rolled a Demon Hunter then.
Yeah, well, it's just weird because in the beta first came out, or yeah, when I got invited to the very first open beta part, or the closed beta, it was really fun to just run around with a regular barb and then use weapon throw to pull mobs, and you could hit them 4 or 5, maybe 6 times, and you'd actually start fighting them, you know, with bash. It was kind of fun.
That was pretty cool.
Oh
you
shit,
old dead
there's a champ pack right here.
Okay. We'll feed off these little bastards.
They are wallers, so just watch yourself.
Watch your sail. Desecrator Molten.
Ooh, we are up to 3 seconds of Molten, or Desecrator. That is not good.
Apparently we killed one.
Yes. Working on the second. Let me know if you need me to get that health globe up there. Oh, you're good. Have a mind.
Spastic
I'm still hoping that Blizzard will figure out some way in the expansion, because I'm pretty sure this won't happen right away, but that Blizzard, like, going into the expansion, will actually start trying to combo abilities with other classes. So that way, if I'm a barb and a mage, or a demon hunter and a mage, or
We have some sort of synergy between the two.
well, yeah, I'm not talking about just synergy, but like using one ability, every class can have synergy with that one ability. Like, even if it's just one ability for each class, although that would make it kind of a mandatory ability, but just seeing if you could get more synergy between the classes
That would be neat.
in some way, like,
Like a
let's say
separate
you're,
skill that only unlocks when you're playing with somebody from a different class.
well, kinda in that regard, yeah.
Tough link.
I mean, I know it's very difficult to balance all these abilities, because they literally have, you know, like 1 billion abilities, basically, in the entire game. But it'd be cool, like, going into an expansion, that all the new abilities that would start coming out, maybe they're not bread and butter abilities, maybe they're just, like, special abilities that use, kind of like Berserker Rage in a way, would be synergized with each other. So that way, when I use this ability and you use another ability, we both get bonus. You know, we both get a bonus to our damage in certain ways.
Right. That would be cool.
Like, if you cast a firewall and then I whirlwind through that firewall. I
Treasure
turn
goblin.
into a giant fire tornado. That's sweet.
Yeah, slow time. Is that it? No, not at all.
Nothing.
Sometimes there's like a burrowed champ pack there.
You know, but if we wouldn't have gone over there, everybody on YouTube would have been like, "Why didn't you go over there?" I used to do that. I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm like, "Hey, idiot, just take 5 steps and go check."
Yes, we should not make you a hypocrite then and make sure that we check. Damn you, spiders.
So that's why I'm gonna go check. I don't care. You might not even catch it on video, but I'll go check.
He's a trooper like that. Got me a legendary.
Ooh.
This is the way out. Oh, look.
Yes, it is.
No, not reflex damage.
It is. Your worst nightmare has come to fruition. They're arcane and reflex damage. Only thing that would make it work is if they were vortex, but luckily you don't have to worry too much about that. Legendary gods, why have you forsaken me?
Why have you forsaken me? I'm just gonna check for champs quick.
Sure. Well, I think that probably was our champ pack right there.
I think so too.
Well, we haven't gotten all the way back in here.
I might as well go massive mobs just for the... Anyway.
For that 0.0012% chance.
You don't have to use leap every time you can.
Sure I do. You'd use teleport every time you could, wouldn't you?
Not over the little art centerpiece. Alright, let's just go cool and we'll call it here.
Alrighty, sir. Do you still need to get the thing where we don't kill his mobs?
No. Oh, I don't know if I've killed the cool on Inferno yet. I'll probably get the bonus drops.
I don't even know if you get those.
Because you, I mean, I don't know if I've killed him on Inferno since the patch. That's what I meant to say. They reset all the boss kills so you get extra loot.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
Where's the... Oh, that whirlwind. Just ripping me up right there.
up with you, Cool? Come on now.
He's taking a breather. He's relaxing. Don't worry. I remember this fight when we actually had to use. There was an exploit with Salt and Cold. I'm pretty sure everybody knew about it, but this zone is shaped like a giant no sign. You can see that there's that line running through the middle, and if you got him stuck on, you can see the little bridge that runs through the middle. You can get him stuck where on one edge of the no sign. Yep, and then run to the other side of the bridge, and he would actually get stuck, and you can stand there and regenerate your health well if you needed to. It worked out pretty perfectly.
Oreo.
Pretty bad exploit. And you couldn't teleport out of this zone before either, which I'm glad they fixed that.
Terrible, terrible idea.
Hey, do you need the plan for an Exalted Zeal?
Oh, I don't know. Nope.
Okay. There's also going a mustache. For the others.
We get to play the is this a good yellow item game? And the answer is always no.
Well, I think I'm ready to wrap it up here.
Yep, me too. I'm just going to finish identifying my items and then we'll say our good nights.
Okay.
Maybe some awesome yellow is going to reveal itself. Not there. Definitely not there. Alright, thanks for joining us for another episode of Late Night Legendaries, and like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon.
Night, everybody.